you guys? 2 minutes early instead of 2 minutes late. Overland. Um, Today's March 29th, 2020. And I hope you guys are preparing to go and rest, and that this live this live will give you information that you haven't seen, or that you might have seen and will actually um, consider looking at, because sometimes I know that, especially with how frequent I post, um, people won't always click on it or check it out. But I hope this video will clarify why you should click on everything I post. So let's go ahead and start with our five randoms. Number one random, because I enjoyed the live at 2 p.m. because my brother, what's his name, Eddie Fui, was cracking me up, and it was just a testament of what I want these lives to look like. That we're sharing, that we're laughing together, that we're bringing laughter to you. If you haven't like felt it for the day or the week, especially with us all being quarantined in our homes, and so um, I have brought up, either it was in the morning or when Eddie was online, how I can't wait until Christmas. And then I remembered that I had my Loner Ugly Sweater Christmas sweater from, and it's still on loan. I'm sorry, Lucky. Sister Lucky loaned this to me. See, see, ugly sweater. But this is what I hope that, hi brother Simi. If you don't know about brother Simi Fisa Paya Li'i, you need to go watch him on Facebook. He just did a live last night, graced us with humor um, and song, and we love our Paili'is. Like I said, like I'm not bragging, but I'm bragging. Both sides of my family, nothing but talent, dance, music, and I know we're not any different from any other family, but when it's your family, you go extra in bragging because you're so proud of them. Hello, Miss Zola. Hello. Anyways, so what I was saying, first random, is this ugly sweater. Um, to I don't know about you guys, but I feel like it's Christmas. And the reason why I feel like it's Christmas, even though it sucks to see people get sick and see people suffering, the reason I feel like it's Christmas is because we have so many amazing medical people saving lives, just like Christ saved and is trying to save our lives still. We have people coming together, bringing so much music, whether they're members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter day Saints or celebrities, or my dad is trying to make me join some public thing on Facebook. Anyways, um, but it feels like Christmas in that sense. It feels like Christmas because um, we're all home with our families, and we're fixing and trying to be there for our family members in a way that I don't think, if we didn't have this happen, that we would still be. We talk about social distancing, but I think before this happened, people were so unknowingly social distancing themselves from their families because they were substituting family time with everything else, whether that be work, school, um, trying to go and be somebody. But what I've learned and seen, and why I say it's like Christmas with this forcing us to be together, because we don't want to spread the disease, but also it's a blessing to bringing us together so that we can, like I said, fix our families. And so, Heavenly Father, um, Sister, what's her name? That's King Tui. Of course, he's gonna cry. Again, if it's not the text message, phone calls, and notifications messing up my lives, it's King Tui trying to get his way and me to come out there because He doesn't see me. But anyways, it's snowing in Maui, brother. Leave the howlies alone. Um, but what I'm saying is, it feels, and I hope you guys take that, as silly as it may sound, take that thought of me saying that feels like Christmas, and really serving and thinking about Christ in your life and how you're gonna readjust yourself and improve yourself in loving your family and friends. And so this is why this is a happy sweater. I already get teased by my besties because they always say I wear the weirdest things. But so you have that, and then in someone, other people call this a sarong, but it's a lava lava, and yes, it's in my favorite colors, bright yellow and mixed with orange. And so that's random fact number one, is that I'm just trying to treat every moment like Christmas and not wait for Christmas, but um, going forward, gonna just continue to get closer to Christ so that I can come closer to my family and friends and anybody else that becomes family and friends in my life right now. That was number one. Number two, random fact. Um, Number two, random fact. Uh, Number two, random fact. This is why you should. Okay, what I was trying to say the other live, but I like mixed it up and lost my thought, was when I was talking about The Rock and the WWF, and um, saying how I used to look at him like he was a weirdo because he just, like, yeah, his whole persona of what The Rock was coming up, and it's just weird to me. But um, the point I was trying to make when I brought up the WWF and how our dad took us to that match and everything was that I admire The Rock today more than ever, because as big as he is in like society, as being this big movie star, this big businessman, um, he's been doing his lives and he's been super humble. And I don't know what it feels like to be a gym addict, but I do know that it does have so many benefits. And for him to say, I have my gym because of his status in life and he can afford it, but he's not gonna be a jerk and do workouts when he knows there's so many other people that can't afford a gym, and it's gonna be looking at his like workouts, and maybe they'll be inspired, but most of them will be like, really, like, you're gonna rub it in our face, you got a gym type of thing. And so I really admired him for saying that on his recent live, and it's just an example to me that when you have something, no matter what it is you have, whether you have it and it's monetary, whether you have it and it's spiritual, whether you have it and it's physical, like fitness, whatever, that I would hope we would share in um, his example of not rubbing it in other people's faces, and to give to those who are less fortunate. It brings me to a memory of our brother Junior Miles' song, "Brother Brotherly Love," "A Brother's Love." YouTube it, um, and in that song, for me, it's he has a testimony of the restored gospel, and he's trying to help his brother and anybody that listens to that song. He's trying to help them come unto Christ, but not out of guilt, but more out of understanding that Christ accepts everybody. So that's random fact number two. So, one, treat every day as Christmas. Christmas. Two, don't rub in your good fortune. And three, um, give to everybody as if they're your family, as if they're your blood. And even like some people, they don't even give to their own blood because whatever, they're angry or they have drama or whatever. But I hope this is a time that we can all look at ourselves, evaluate ourselves, and and fix our weaknesses so that they can become strengths. And then what is it? And then just spread that light, spread that light. So those are three of my five randoms. Number four random. It's still nice and cool outside. I cannot, like, with this nice and cool weather, it makes me so happy. And number five random. Um, Number five. A few days ago, I said I was super proud that I wasn't overeating. Yeah, in the last 24 hours, not the case. Should have never said that. I've done jinx myself on that. So yeah, we're just waiting for people to come in. Um, don't know if Eddie will grace us with his presence again. Um, but yeah, it's just been a good day. There's so much music out right now. I posted Joe Peters. He's a DJ from, I believe he's from Latvia, but he might not be from Latvia. He might be from one of the um, surrounding islands. So Joe Peters, his playlist of gospel songs is on my Facebook feed. Um, I posted again about the Point Church. I posted their sermons that they do on Sundays, and then on Wednesday Bible study. Um, I posted about my cousin, sister. I can't believe I called her cousin. She's my sister, Rena Ripley, and our nieces singing the Adele cover. Uh, and then I posted the ministry. It was like a bunch of different artists. Um, I think most of them share in the faith of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, but they were coming in from everywhere, and they did a fireside earlier. So I would go and look back at that. That was a good fireside. Um, and what I got out of that fireside was encouragement to prepare for the rest of this week for a general conference. Um, and also I got the question by Brother Okora. Okora. I don't know if I think he's like the temple, um, in the temple presidency, but he asked us and invited us to, um, what is it, in prayer for the rest of this week into the rest of our lives. He asked us um, to ask the Lord what would Heavenly Father have us do more of, or what would He have us do more of to come closer to Him so that we can feel His Spirit um, more in our lives. And so that hit me really hard because um, so many years trying to do it on my own, and yet it's such a simple question. What would Heavenly Father have us do right now or not do so that we can feel His Spirit more in our lives? And so for those who are watching this live, would you please ask a question? And Brother Simi, if you're still watching, my question to you is, what do you do to get in the zone so that you can write music? Because you share so much music. What do you do to prep? Hi, Sia. Good to see you. I always see your like updates before this Corona thing about you going out to your kids' games, your gatherings, like celebrating weddings and um, being at dances. So even though we can't do that right now, I hope you guys are having fun in your home, finding creative ways. But yeah, Brother Simi, what do you do to get in the zone to write music? Sia, if you have a question, throw it out there, girl, or share like how you're getting through this Corona. I'm just gonna stay online until I get tired. Usually, I try. Today, I see what family and friends come on can catch up. Um, I when I was introduced to the choir Divine Heritage back in I think it was 2001. The choir started in 2000, but I think it was 2001. I was standing in line with who I didn't know at the time, Lupe Pilar, beautiful Lupe. She she was our music director, amazing singer, composer, songwriter, and we were at a funeral. They had sang, and she turned around and she was just like normal Michelle and was like, "Hey, do you sing? You should come sing with us." And I was like, "No, I've seen you guys. I follow you guys everywhere, but I don't know how to sing." And she was just like, "That's okay. Just come sing." And I don't know how long after that I decided to go and try. No, I was super scared, and it was the best experience because how people I imagine how people um who is it, Janet Jackson, Ashanti, when they were in that gospel like gathering for women at Oprah's house. When I first joined Divine Heritage, that's how I felt coming into the room. And I still remember it was a song award. I came in the room and it just felt like I was around these spiritual giants. I remember Bertha being in the room, Jelana, Lisa, Blue. Oh my gosh, Blue. Um, there were so many more girls, and that's the case in our whole history of Divine Heritage. There's always more girls than the guys. Um, I just remember and Rose, the bag ladies, um, just so many amazing. So 2001, and I was just filled with so much love for the group of people that sang like superstars and feeling like out of place that I would come with my voice and try to be in that choir. And then so that was 2001, and because of their examples, and love, and then finding more than half of the choir, um, just going around Utah and out of state, sharing. I I decided to put in my papers in 2001, got my endowments in December 2001, and then was called to serve in the California Los Angeles mission on February 6th, 2002, which was the day that everybody was coming to Salt Lake for the Winter Olympics. And I was going into the Provo Mission Center, and my younger brother Rocky was just like, "What? Like, how are you gonna serve?" And September 2001, um, we had just had the Twin Towers come down, and my dad was not having it. He was just like, "What? Okay, I get it. You're Mormon. You don't need to go serve." And it was hard because it wasn't to prove anything, but to show Heavenly Father. Because for me, my testimony, um, and so to get that pushback from my family, it was hard. And but I was determined. I was like, nope, going. And then so February 6th into the MTC, and it was surreal because at that time, um, I was very, what would you say? I was very gung ho because I was like, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And when I got out there, such a eye opener that the um, that you can't force anybody to believe what you believe, because in our reality, it's not you that's doing the teaching. It's not about you at all. It's not even about your companion. Um, it's about sharing your love for people through you, that Heavenly Father loves them so much. Hi, Brother Jackson. Still waiting for that song, brother. Maybe Brother Jackson or Uncle Jackson. I've been calling you brother. Sorry if it's Uncle Jackson. My bad. But yeah. So I thought I was, well, not thought, but I went out there gung ho, and then I was like, I'm gonna conquer the world. I'm gonna bring everybody to Christ. And then as I went through the year and a half that you spend as young ladies on a mission, because the males go for 2 years, but with everything that's happening with Corona, I don't know how they're gonna change.